The congressional lawmaking process. Proposed legislation is introduced in the form of a bill, with the exception of measures to raise revenue, which must originate in the House of Representatives. Bills may be presented by an elected member of either the House or Senate chamber. This sponsor generally follows the bill as it proceeds, explaining its terms to colleagues and soliciting their support. A newly introduced measure is first referred to a standing committee. These are specialized permanent units established in each congressional chamber, formed to research and evaluate the terms of new legislation. The chairman of each committee oversees its operation and exercises great power over both the committee's membership and the ultimate fate of bills passing before it. A bill that is in committee faces its most critical test and, not surprisingly, generates the greatest amount of lobbying at this point. After study and probably alteration, the committee may recommend passage, sending the bill to the floor of the chamber and placing it on the agenda for debate, or recommending killing the bill, or simply let the bill languish, which will end consideration for that session of Congress, and probably for good. In the House, survival through a standing committee places the bill at the mercy of the House Rules Committee, which sets its chamber's agenda. Ordinarily, a bill cannot reach the floor unless it has first received a rule. The Rules Committee thus acts as an omnibus screening panel. It may end a bill's life despite its recommendation by the standing committee, or condition granting of a rule on addition or deletion of particular provisions. The Senate has no counterpart to the Rules Committee. Any senator may move to consider a measure at any time. As a practical matter, however, Senate leaders exert considerable control over their chamber's legislative agenda. Bills typically reach the floor only after receiving the endorsement of a standing committee and a time slot from the Senate leadership. Under footnote 1, certain measures such as revenue bills originating in the Ways and Means Committee hold privileged status and do not require a rule. The standing committees of the Congress: for the House, there's Agriculture, Appropriations, Armed Services, then Banking, Finance, and Urban Affairs, Budget, District of Columbia, Education and Labor, Energy and Commerce, Foreign Affairs, Government Operations, House Administration, Interior and Insular Affairs, Judiciary, Merchant, Marines and Fisheries, Post Office and Civil Service, Public Works and Transportation, Rules, Science, Space and Technology, Small Business, Standards of Official Conduct, Veterans Affairs, Ways and Means. On the Senate, there's Agriculture, Nutrition and Forestry, Appropriations, Armed Services, Banking, Finance and Urban Affairs, Budget, Commerce, Science and Transportation, Energy and Natural Resources, Environment and Public Works, Finance, Foreign Relations, Governmental Affairs, Judiciary, Labor and Human Resources, Rules and Administration, Small Business, Veterans Affairs.